Brand new episode, brand new week.
Kanzi on the mic.
Awab, baby.
Flamingos podcast.
Podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
This is the Flamingos podcast
Kanzi on the mic.
and Awab minus Yad for today. But we feel his presence. He's with us. As you can see, the mic standing right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's my seat, but yeah, it is what it is. Someone's got to handle all this shit, you know?
The show keeps running.
Yeah, this is episode 55 for everyone out there listening to us. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, you're going to be joining us on a very, very
Informative.
ride.
Yep. And if you are new to the show, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button in YouTube.
Yeah.
Follow us on all the social media platforms and ISPs.
Oh, give us your opinions. Give us your thoughts. If you like our episodes, if there's some opinions that you would like to share with our content, comment, subscribe, and give us a rating on streaming platforms. It's just a click. Like you click on the stars.
Definitely.
That's
and how we keep evolving by your feedback. So we appreciate your feedback, your comments, your share the episodes with your
and whoever
friends.
who Fine Cuts is.
Salute to you, my
Yeah.
brother.
We love you, bro. I don't know what you're doing, but yeah.
But yeah, he's number one fan of the whole show. Fine cuts.
Fine
We
Cuts.
see you.
Yeah. Anyways, how you doing? Before we start getting into our regular program, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man.
How's your week been?
My week was good. Just you discover those little things that makes the big difference, you know. Those things that when you are down, you make them and they turn down or turn up the whole perspective of your life or make things easier. Just like drinking your water.
Yeah. Yeah, the smaller things that
things,
affect
yeah.
you in the long term.
Yeah, just like I don't know.
What is there something specific that you kind of related to that you remembered?
I don't know, those little things like drinking more water, sleeping an extra hour, taking a nap, taking a break, stop overthinking about things that irritate you. Those negative thoughts, they hold you back, and letting go of them, taking the right decisions, make your life much easier, and you can achieve more. And it's a learning curve for everybody.
And it's a thought process that you have to give yourself that positive charge for the day.
Exactly.
Like people think that you like being happy is just being like something happens to you that makes you happy. No, it's this thought process that you go through that you decide
Exactly.
with the smaller things that add to your life that make you
And I think
content.
I think people also, they need to differentiate between giving up and taking a break.
Yeah, definitely.
Taking a break is an human
It's
necessity.
necessary. Yeah, it's necessary.
Yeah,
I agree with you with that one.
yeah. And your mind will play tricks on you. Like your worst enemy is your mind.
Of course.
So sometimes you will feel like your mind will tell you that, are you giving up right now? When you are stuck in the middle of something,
and
all you need just a little break out of everything in your life.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's all what you need.
That's
and
where the balance comes from.
exactly. And when you come back at the place where you were stuck in, you achieve it in simply, I don't know,
I feel recharged a bit.
recharge, and you bring all the positive energy to you, and then you keep going. So yeah. But the irony is that you don't learn that by chance. You don't learn that unless you go through it.
Of course, yeah. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
That's That's a
deep.
good. That's a good thought. Yeah, that's deep. That's a good thought process. That's you give some gems from time to time.
That's what I feel. I yeah. That's I feel my objective in this life is to go through shit and then teach the people
And then
to
overcome
avoid it. To avoid it.
All right, that's better.
This is give me on a serious note. This gives me the most fulfillment if I give an information and people benefit out of it. I can sleep happy at night. You know, I don't know. Last time you were asking me, are you going through midlife crisis
You definitely are. I'm just. I'm sitting here and you're confirming every thought that I had.
Exactly. But if that thing is one of the things that you go through in your midlife crisis, I mean, like,
it's what I gotta do, huh?
Yeah, you gotta do what. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. No, but yeah, I get what you say. Like, personally, I'm not in that phase of my life yet, but I think I'm approaching that. Because I'm still a young guy. I'm not trying to believe I'm getting older yet. But I'll get there when I do. And when I reach there, I'm gonna come to your dumbass and ask what happened to you. So.
At the end, we are all young. That's what I believe. We are all young. There is a kid inside of all of us. It's just that time messes with us.
Yeah, time and responsibilities.
Time and responsibilities.
You have some shit to go through.
Yeah, it changes your perspective.
Yeah,
in life.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
All right, so this was your dose of self-improvement for the day.
This is the gotta get it mentality.
The gotta get it mentality. And we'll head in. You have to do this every week. All right, I'll let it slide. Every week you have to sit and tell us the whole self-improvement journey that people go through.
It's not self-improvement.
It is self-improvement.
This is not a motivation type of thing. It's just like sharing the experience that I'm going through. And through this pandemic, it's I don't know. If I keep saying this pandemic, if it didn't teach you a thing or two,
then you're dumb as fuck.
Exactly, you're missing out big time. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the longest. It was a long. Yeah.
No, it was all right. It was all right. It was beneficial at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. And before we get into it, we gotta do our usual salutes.
Yeah, this is for you.
I'm feeling how wrong.
It's Awab, baby.
Flamingo podcast, man. That's the shit.
Let's go.
All right, so let's get into it. When are we gonna get your vocals, bro?
One day, I want to keep the people like feel the
And
anticipation.
we still don't know
you
what the idea is. Is it?
I don't know.
It the robotic voice? Is it? What's gonna happen with it?
I don't know. Maybe Daft Punk will record that shit for me. I don't know.
Daft Punk retired and you still didn't record your shit. We're still waiting on it even after Daft Punk.
One of
retired.
the Daft Punk.
They're retiring to record your shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back with it.
They come.
It's gonna
The
be a
comeback is the
with
sample.
Daft Punk doing your
Exactly.
sample, huh? Okay. So that's in like 20 more years.
Something like
when
that.
they're old as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, let's get into the episode. Today we're gonna have on an international aspect of news. Last week the Grammys took place.
The Grammys.
Yeah, and last episode we talked about how The Weeknd was snubbed for not being nominated for the Grammys.
Mhm.
But now that we have the winners and we have seen all the performances and what happened on the Grammys, what do you think, Kanzi? What are your thoughts on the winners and the losers? And are there losers in the Grammys?
I don't know. If you want my 2 cents on the whole thing about the Grammys, I believe everybody's saying that the Grammys was rigged.
Okay.
And because I don't know.
Do you really think it's manipulated though? Because
I don't know,
at
man.
the end of the day, it's not the fans that are picking the winners.
So
It's the critics. So
who are they? And how? And those names, from where did they come? I don't know, man. I can see names in the middle. Like I didn't even hear a song about them. And I'm not talking about other genres that I'm not listening to, like
you're talking
rock,
rap and hip hop and
yeah,
because there's always been the standing issue of the lack of diversity in the Grammys. That's why you had like Will Smith and Jada boycotting the Grammys years ago because of the lack of diversity and the lack of inclusion that's been happening on the Grammys. But we're not here to talk about like political stuff or any of that.
Yeah. We want to talk about the event itself.
We'll talk about the winners.
The winners. Yeah.
Who do you think won the Grammys this year?
Nas.
Nas.
That's easy.
Nas took home Best Rap Album.
Yep.
His first Grammy ever.
And this news by itself made me happy as hell.
Do you think he deserved it?
I think he deserved it, and I talked about it on that episode when we talked about when he released it back in August, and I feel that this album deserve a Grammy, and I think it's the first Grammy for Nas, and like people were waiting for Nas to get to even, he was nominated before, but to win the Grammy. I mean like,
yeah, but I do think I'm not gonna say someone else deserved it, but I think Nas had better albums where he deserved the Grammy.
Yep, but
I think this was a pity look. Like they pitied, like they were like, we don't have anybody else to give the Grammy to, so let's just.
I don't share the same feeling, to be honest. I feel like this album was, or starting working on the project of that album, they had that objective at the end of the line. They say that let's make that album to win the Grammy. That's what I feel,
and it's deserved.
Yeah. I mean,
but another win that you won't like would be Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, man.
She took home 3 or 4 Grammys.
Yeah, best new artist,
rap song,
best rap song, and best rap performance.
And you're objecting to that? Why?
Yeah, starting from the best rap song.
It's all Savage. It's all because of Savage, basically.
Is it
and
because
Savage took home two
is it
Grammys.
because of Savage, or is it because of the TikTokers?
It's a good question, but I think it's because of both.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I think.
So is it the critics who pick it, or the numbers on the social media and TikToks and all these, and the hype that the songs made? Is it about that? I don't know.
It's a little bit of all, but I think it's part of the whole aspect of women being given their rights, or not their rights, but their
place,
their flowers.
I don't know.
Like you had Cardi B winning 2 years ago, and now you have Meg Thee Stallion taking all these Grammys and all these awards on her first appearance. Did you catch her performance?
No.
You should thank God you didn't.
I don't pay attention.
It was the messiest shit I've seen.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to Megan Thee Stallion or whatever the music she produces, the performance that she does. No, man. She won the Grammys. Congratulations for her, but she's not my.
Shukran leg, but I
don't
care.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah,
that's unfair from you though.
It's not unfair, but I don't see it. I don't know. Sometimes some people see it in her. I don't see it. I don't see that X factor or that spark that this is.
All right, who do you see it?
This
is it Cardi B? Like, do you believe Cardi B has it and Meg doesn't?
Maybe. I think maybe. I don't know.
Because it's not the first art. I mean, an artist like Meg Thee Stallion,
mm-hmm.
that has the impact that she had, that had the blow up that she had, that she handled, and she even handled everything well. And even with the controversy when it came to Tory Lanez and all the mess that happened around that, she handled everything very well. She handled it like a superstar. She delivered a good album. I think she really deserved this. You're talking about Savage, one of the biggest songs of the year. Tell me a bigger song that's bigger than Savage.
Because everybody was like,
still, it is the biggest song of the year.
Exposed to that song, forced to listen to it when you scroll up your IG or when you open your TikTok, and
I'm just thankful
they created all these dances. I don't know, man.
I'm just thankful WAP wasn't anywhere near this. I'm just grateful for that.
Yeah.
Like at least Savage is empowered. That's why I'm giving it the right to win a Grammy, because I think Savage is empowering as it comes to if we're talking about message.
Mm-hmm.
Savage is more empowering than WAP or Up or like all.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm fine with the ratchet music, but Savage
is more really
has more personality in it. All I'm saying.
Maybe. Yeah. Anyhow.
Yeah, but and also related to the Grammys, that's another piece of good news for you, is that Burna Boy won his first Grammy,
Burna Boy.
Best Global Music Album,
How many times I talked about Burna Boy?
forever, it seems. And I'm finally the only thing that I'm glad about Burna Boy winning the Grammys is that you're gonna stop talking about it right now.
How many minutes you guys did not agree to release? I recorded talking about Burna Boy.
You're still gonna talk about that.
And if you
recording.
wanna hear that talk, hit me.
All right.
or-
So the deal. Tell the people what the deal is. The deal is we had this long ass argument that me and Kanzi had for 20 minutes about how Burna Boy deserved a Grammy for African Giant. It was such a heated argument to the point where we even wanted to call the episode African Giant,
Yeah.
but we ended up like
Removing the whole thing.
removing the whole segment, and alhamdulillah it wasn't released. لأنه كان فيها كلام فاضي.
Nonsense. We talk shit.
But yeah, Burna Boy finally won it.
Yeah. And this proves my point. Like the guy, he outdid himself. He's an African giant, man. Fuck yeah. I
You
mean,
can't
like,
be doing that again, bro.
no, man, I'm not gonna do it again. But yeah, he deserved it. I mean, like, how many hits from Burna Boy you pumped in your car?
No,
Starting from Yay.
No, okay. If you want to talk about the
You
album,
you don't feel proud that someone from Africa made it.
he's not the first one from Africa.
I mean, like, should I tell the story again? The Coachella story.
خلاص.
And why did
I'm
he
really
name it
sorry.
African Giant?
The thing is, I agree with you. I agree that he
The fuck are you
deserved.
talking about?
He did. I agree with the fact that he deserved this Grammy.
Okay.
And the album is something that even when we talked about the album, I told you like it's a slow burner. You need to listen to this album a few more times so you can actually comprehend what he meant or what he's trying to say in this music.
Did you slow burn it?
Huh?
Did you like?
Yeah. على نار
نار
هادية.
هادية. Okay.
But that's all we got from the Grammys. It was a good event.
Yeah. No, there was a news about the best melodic rap performance. Anderson Paak.
I'm not gonna.
Anderson Paak, my guy.
تفضل.
I'm bringing my guy. I'm
I
bringing
don't
my
listen
guy.
to Anderson Paak that much.
Really?
Yeah, I only like his features. Because he gave me 2 bad albums, I was like, nah, I'm just.
Even those 2 bad albums, they were good for me. I don't know about you guys, but this guy, he's my guy. I listen to him. If I'm a painter, I'll be listening to.
I've been listening and painting on shit. All right. In another piece of news, internationally this year,
Yeah.
we got 2 people. Not 2 people, but one that joined the billionaires club for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And then he was taken out. News came out that Kanye amassed a fortune of $6.6 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And his net worth has reached that high number. And then a day later, Forbes came out saying, nope. This nigga ain't that got much money.
Exactly.
He lied again.
The Forbes news was like Kanye West did not even came close to that. His net worth didn't even came close to that number. Like, and yeah.
I think
I
I think Kanye is trying too much to compete with Hove, because it came around the same time where Hove was announced a billionaire,
Yeah.
and then subhanallah بعد يوم يومين
Yeah, it happened.
Kanye is 6.6 billion.
6.6 million.
Yeah, I don't think Kanye can stay out of the news for a long time. I'm giving up on. خلاص, I gave up on Kanye.
You keep giving up, giving up.
No,
on,
I gave
on Kanye, and you keep buying the
No,
Yeezys.
I keep. I know.
Because
Those are
yesterday,
2 different things.
yeah, yesterday I was told I was.
Shoes are fire. Don't touch on Yeezys.
Did you see the Crocs? That I don't if what they call?
Yeah, they're ugly as fuck. Yeah.
And yesterday I was watching an interview, him explaining how did he talk, or how did the designer who used to be a surfer came and gave him that design of that shoes.
اسمع زول جنة والله خلاص هي يعني الحمد لله, and Remember the struggle you were talking about at the beginning of the episode?
He went through
lost it. He lost that. He lost that self-improvement trip.
He gave up. He didn't take a break, and he gave up.
He just gave up.
Okay.
Khalas, that's what happened to Kanye, in my opinion.
I see.
I'll see what kind of music he has, and I've been saying that. I'll see what music he gives us, and that's about it. I'm good. I don't want to hear no more news about Kanye. I don't want to hear shit.
Okay.
But anyways, moving on to. Do you want to? No, I don't think we should.
What?
All right. About Quavo
Yeah,
and Sweetie.
I think
Is it Sweetie? Sweetie.
Sweetie or Sweetie, I don't know. Yeah, it's
Quavo and Sweetie broke up.
Yep. And the funny thing about this breakup is that I heard on IG that he sent a guy to bring back the Bentley that he gave to Sweetie. So do you
Allah?
Yeah.
Dude's a savage, wallah.
Give me back my,
Of course.
give me back my whip.
shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's. Would you do that though?
If it's a Bentley, I'll do that. It's a fucking Bentley, man.
No, but
A white Bentley, you know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like,
It was a fly Bentley. It was the 4-wheel, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was a fly Bentley. But no, that's a good question. But
It depends. So for my,
if you go through a breakup,
Mhm.
would you take back the gifts you gave?
If it's a Bentley, yes. So it depends on the
Depends
value
on
of
the gift.
It depends on the value.
the
of it.
value.
Yeah. If it's a phone or something.
But if
fuck
you're
it.
Quavo and you have that much money, would you care about the value of a Bentley?
The Bentley,
Yes.
the value of the Bentley is a value of the Bentley. Whether you are Quavo or
Elon fucking Musk, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It's a
Bentley,
It's a
nigga.
Bentley. Bring my back, my whip.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I wouldn't take back my shit. Like if I gave specific gifts, but you're right. If depends on the value.
Again,
Like
see?
if I bought you a fucking car, give me back my keys. I'm going to sell that shit.
Shit.
Give you half of it. I don't care. I'm just
Yeah.
taking my shit back. Music wise, we got 3 international releases this week.
Mm-hmm.
We have a release from, actually it's a long awaited album from Justin Bieber.
Mr. Break the numbers on YouTube. Break the views in YouTube. I don't know how many views, but this guy he's in the top
Has
of
records.
that.
Yeah, he has records.
Yeah.
And he's actually, like, he gave an album, the album's called Justice. And he gave an album, actually, in my opinion, the album is showing growth.
Yeah.
It's a different sound. It's a kind of a different vibe from what you hear from Justin. You have those mainstream tracks like Holy and
Mm-hmm.
like Holy was with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
But you have some sounds, some songs that give you the vibe that I'm evolving. I'm
Yeah.
bringing in my own music. I'm bringing in my own parts
Definitely.
into it.
Definitely.
And I personally think like I personally compare it to back when Justin Timberlake was with NSYNC and he had the Bye 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 and the media, like the Billboard bangers that came out.
And then he followed
then
his
when-
solo career,
Yeah,
and
when
then
he followed his solo career, when he went to
Timberland.
Timberland and he went on that path,
Yeah.
his sound started showing.
Yep.
I think this is the same. I can compare it to Justin because when Justin had Baby and he had all these songs back then, those were strictly radio songs.
Hits. Yeah.
Yeah, and this album is not so radio focused. Like
Mhm.
you only have 2 tracks that are circulating on radio right now, but the others are actually depicting of his personality and what.
Yeah,
he's-
okay.
And he has some dope features on it too. Yeah, like he has a song with Daniel Caesar and Javion.
I like that one.
He has a song with Burna Boy. African Giant. The
That's
song
it.
was whack with Burna Boy. you can't
matter.
really be flaring
Doesn't
your hand
matter.
for
Doesn't
that whack
matter.
of a song. But it wasn't a good song.
I don't care. Burna Boy is there.
Kalas, dope. Tick. I'll give him my approval, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good album. It's a good listen.
Yeah.
And I recommend people go listening to it, especially if you want to see that growth that I've been talking about with Justin Bieber.
Talking about the Jivon and the song with Jivon, right?
No, I'm talking about the whole album.
The whole
actually.
album. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the song with Javon is the nicest song on the album,
Yeah.
especially for a first listen.
I
You know,
agree.
there are songs that you listen to from the first time you like them.
Yeah.
There are songs that you have to come back to them again, like a couple more times for you to.
Remind me when we talk about an album that in a minute.
When we get back to okay. The second release this week, we have Lana Del Rey. For those of you who are fans of the artist, she released an album called Chemtrails Over the Country.
Mm.
What are your thoughts on the album?
I listened to that album and the Benny Butcher album back from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. I almost fell asleep with the Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, it's a calm one.
It's a calm one, and she's trying something I don't even understand. She's playing with her voice, trying to find find a new tone, or I don't know, man.
See, that's what.
She's trying to do something.
Is it the first time you listen to Lana?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Lana Del Rey's sound is mostly she does that. She kind of instrumentalizes her voice. Like you kind of feel like it's an instrument, but it's her singing too.
I don't know. There was a song about conferences and conference. She's playing with her voice in a tone that is
in a very irritating way.
Irritating way that I didn't even care to complete to finish the album.
So if you gave it a rating out of 10, what would you give it?
5.
5?
I'm just fair with her. Maybe
it's like a najah yalla.
Yeah, she passed. She's trying to find. I don't know if she's trying to find this new tone, but good luck with that.
No, but I think it's a good piece of art. It takes a couple of listens for you to get used to it. Maybe, yeah. And I personally, I'd imagine a lot of samples coming out of this.
If I'm a producer,
yeah,
I'm gonna go back to this one and pick samples.
Yeah, you can sample the hell out of it. It's because it sounds like the title. It's like a ride over the country club.
All the producers out here, go back to Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey.
Sample that shit.
Can't wait to hear the beats. Third album, you want to take it? I know that's what you've been waiting for, though.
No, I wasn't waiting for that, but it caught me by surprise, man. I'm not a Griselda fan like Yad.
Of course, nobody's a Griselda fan.
Nobody. Yeah,
Griselda don't even like
Yad, this is
Griselda
for
like
you,
that.
by the way. Your guys at Griselda and especially Benny the Butcher, they killed that album, man. The Plug Smith 2. Even when he I think before he released the album cover.
Yeah.
And it's Tony Montana,
yeah.
meeting Sosa.
Yeah.
Sosa.
No, it's a forbidden name. Don't ever say it.
Yeah, so Benny the Butcher, man. Okay, coming back to the song, you were talking about the topic when you need to listen to the song more than
a couple of more times.
Twice. Or I was driving on my way back from Dubai. I reached the song.
This is a hell of a long trip from Dubai.
Yeah, I reached the song called Instructions.
Yeah. Okay. It was with Fresh Master.
No, Alone.
Oh, the solo one. Okay.
The solo one.
Yeah.
I played that 4 times in a row. And the last 2 bars, man.
Benny's the
I don't know,
sickest
man.
out of Griselda.
I don't know if you know the time when I was listening to Victory Lap and hitting the gym and rap niggas motivated. I think this album will get me back to the gym.
Wallah ya Red? Yeah, this album that gets you back to the gym. Khalas. It will be one of the most amazing shits I ever see. If I see you going back to the gym and listening to this album,
I you know, rap niggas and Blue Laces. I think
Blue Laces. Last time that I checked, yeah, it gives you. That,
you remember? You remember those days?
Yeah.
This.
And then when he died, you let yourself go.
Fuck, man. Yeah. So Benny the Butcher, man. Yeah. This album, it's. I think he killed it, man. With Harry Fraud I think. And earlier we were discussing about Harry Fraud, and I told you that he's not from the era of hit DJ Premier, DJ MV, and
Yeah.
he's from the era of Hit Boy and those other producers. So
Yeah, but Harry Fraud has been making moves, or people have been gravitating towards Harry Fraud, especially in New York.
in New York, he's working with Jim Jones. He's working with
just released.
Diplomat.
It was a couple of weeks ago. He released the album with Jim Jones. Right now, you have. He worked a lot with French Montana. He used to be signed to Bad Boy, by the way.
Okay, I don't know, but
Harry Fraud is a New York.
his
New
touch,
York.
you feel his touch there.
Yeah.
You feel the Tony Montana.
Of course. It's his sound. Plus Harry Fraud gives you that New York gritty vibe.
I don't know what they call them. Those Little Italy, I think. I don't know. The Godfather and the Scarface, Tony Montana. I think he's inspired by those, and
Probably.
niggas in Harlem and Brooklyn. They're
They're all about that. Yeah.
they're all about that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a perfect fit for all those rappers, and they are lucky to work with him, like Jim Jones and Benny the Butcher, man.
All right, so now that we're done with the international news, and before we get into our local segment, there's something that I wanted to ask you about.
Tell me.
Did you watch the Snyder cuts?
Of course, yeah,
Justice
man.
League?
Of course.
What do you think?
Where do you want me to start with?
It's dope as fuck. That's it.
It's dope as fuck. I'm a die-hard fan of superhero movies.
I can't believe that they didn't release this cut the first time.
Yeah.
Why?
And the reason why the question is, why did they call it Snyder's cut? So Zack Snyder is the original director of Justice League, and he started shooting the movie with the cast back in 2017.
Okay.
Until a very bad news that came into him, which is the death of his daughter. She committed suicide, and he felt like he needed he couldn't continue the shooting of the movie with the Justice League cast, and then he left to stay with his family. So now they brought the director of Marvel Avengers, and then he rushed it up, and there was a couple of news that he was abusive with the cast, and especially the guy, the cyborg guy, Victor.
Victor Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone. Okay.
Yeah, and then they released it back in 2017. The people feel like this guy, he didn't give justice to the Justice League
Okay.
movie, and then they started campaigning. They did an online petition of it, and they were like campaigning in front of Warner Brothers studios, and then the Warner Brothers they confirmed that there is unreleased scenes, and the fans believed that there is unreleased scenes.
Okay.
And those scenes were the scenes that Zack Snyder worked on.
Okay.
So the fans, we want those scenes. The Gujaras bring us those scenes, and then
the fans didn't طبعا.
one of them
Signing the petition.
Where is the link?
Yo, can you please sign this?
And then they decided to release it back in 2020, but it didn't happen. They released a sneak peek of it, or like a teaser in one of the previous releases. I'm not sure which one was it. And by the way, Zack Snyder, he's the director of Superman versus Batman movie.
That was okay.
Yeah, he is.
Can see لكن يعني
I don't know.
people didn't like it. Why are yeah, did that dangerously? They didn't like the first one.
It's not about it, it's that feeling of the uncut scenes. Where is it? Where they want to see
so
it.
It's not them defending Zack Snyder. It's them defending the scenes that they didn't see.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So yeah, and then they released it before yesterday, and it's into a 4 hours movie, which is the original movie and the cutscenes.
It was long as fuck.
It was long as fuck, but in the middle, I was attached to it.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave.
Like
I couldn't take a break.
The build up was a bit slow.
The build up was slow.
بعدين like an hour and a half later, that's when it starts getting good.
Exactly.
Like you start paying attention to it.
And these details that I felt in this movie, of giving the backstory of each character or each hero of the Justice League. Like Aquaman, they gave him his time, even though he had his own movie.
His own movie, yeah.
Yeah, but they gave him his own the build-up story of how the team came together.
Yeah.
Now we understand how they came together, how Batman went to them,
and what everyone's story was, too.
and everyone's story, yeah, and yeah. I don't want to give much spoilers, but it's worth it. It's a 4 hours movie. I think
it's worth the 4
I think should be the complete version of it, and this what was supposed to be released back in 2017. Go watch it. Have fun with it.
Yeah, personally, I liked it. I felt like it like you said, it gave every character its right. It made a lot more sense because I am a like a superhero comic book. I'm not a comic book fan. I've really gotten close to the superhero movies with the movies. I mean, to the characters. So I felt like the Zack Snyder cut gave every character the proper story that explains why like what led to what to make it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say much to ruin the movie for everybody, but yeah.
And I know this is a message for Yad. I know that you like the scene of the Flash
doing his thing.
Not doing his thing. Flash and the accident. I'm not gonna say more. I think he liked it. Yad is a lover boy, and he likes those type of scenes, and he was like, the Flash is
the girl is help me
fast as fuck.
Even though he's slow as fuck. I think that's why he likes the Flash.
So yeah, that's about
good
it.
movie.
Good movie.
Good movie. We recommend to watch that.
I want more of these movies, man. I don't know. Those little things that detach you from the real world,
from life. Yeah.
This is one of them. I think that movie helped me through the weekend. I don't know.
I spent a good 2 days watching this movie.
I watched it in one day. I was smart about it. I allocated the specific time to watch it with the specific dinner.
Like if you had this focus on the rest of your life,
I would be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So much dedication to watch the movie.
Yeah. I mean, like I chose the right time. I was like asking the family, "Are you gonna go to sleep? Everybody's good, okay?
أكلت اتعشيتوا يلا
All good. I'm gonna be out for 4 hours.
Do not call me, do not text me, I don't know you.
Airplane mode.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Hit him up.
All right, so now to our local segment. We got a breakout, not a breakout, but an event happening this month, or it happened this month on March 19th. Sorry, on March 19th and March 20th, the Femme Fest 2021, which is a festival that celebrates the female artists, performers, and female empowerment. It's hosted by Puma.
I see.
Took place in Dubai's Circle Avenue. It featured live and virtual events from a lot of artists and DJs, including Tum Tum, Nadine, DJ Swana, and some discussions and panels that circle around women empowerment and women motivation. I recommend for whoever did not see it to go and check out the performances. And I recommend you check out these artists because they are magnificently?
I don't know what the fuck you
Did I say magnificently? They are magnificently. They are mega talented.
Okay.
And the performances were dope.
Okay.
Nadine performed. Nadine did a live performance, a virtual performance, from her house in Egypt. And it was a good performance. That's mostly what I caught up on.
Other performances.
Other performances, you had DJ Swana did a live performance.
Okay.
And she's making waves in the region right now.
I see.
So if you did not hear about her, you'll be hearing about her soon.
Perfect.
In other news, we got something from Egypt.
That's interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember when actually Yad sent us this. It's a track from Wegz in collaboration with PUBG Mobile.
Big moves. I mean, like, everybody's playing PUBG.
Hattak Battak.
Hattak Battak, yeah. That's
The song is actually called Hattak Battak.
Shaktak Baktak, or I don't know.
Shaktak Battak, this is something else.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But Hattak Baktak. Battak. Hattak Battak.
Hattak Battak.
That's the name of the song, and he's jumping from the airplane at the beginning of the video.
No,
and
Wig's been making business moves.
Okay, and bro, I know that we play Call of Duty and we are big fans, but the rest of the world, they are playing PUBG.
Yeah.
This is
because
fact.
everybody has a smartphone and it's a mobile game.
The amount of people who are playing PUBG
Are
is
way
humongous.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
It's crazy, man. And
What are your thoughts on Hattak Battak itself?
Hattak Battak itself? I'm connecting the two things. Is the PUBG is like a famous game, battle royale game. I think it's the first battle royale game,
Okay.
and everybody is playing it and having that collaboration with a well-known rapper.
Rapper. Okay.
Rapper. So it's a, I don't
It's a
know.
win-win for both.
It's win-win. It's the complete circle. It's the full thing.
Mm.
You know.
I agree with you. I personally like the song.
And the song is nice.
And watching the context of the song with the video gives you the, like, I'd never played PUBG.
Imagine,
Let me try it.
okay, imagine that they bring, for example, Benny the Butcher collaboration with Warzone, for example, or something like this.
Oh, that would be dope as fuck.
See, this
would
is
be dope.
this
Yeah.
your reaction right now.
Yeah.
Those are the fans who play. Those are the people who play PUBG
PUBG.
in Egypt.
Seeing Wiggs, yeah.
They were like, يلا شفت
I get you.
you know.
I get you. No, but it's
Wegz في اللعبة.
it's a good. Yo, he should have his own character.
Definitely.
Wallahi, I wish seeing Wiggs have
Skin,
like the skin in the game, yeah.
yeah,
That
definitely.
would be dope as fuck. You should think about that. But yeah, I'm liking the fact that Wiggs has been making these moves, and making that extra move with PUBG is a big step of being acknowledged in the region. in my
Exactly,
opinion.
and worldwide, because
And worldwide, yeah.
everybody is playing PUBG.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, like, the number of players comparing to Call of Duty is crazy. PUBG is everywhere, man.
Bet. Yeah.
So that's a good exposure. If artists, they're following this way, which is a smart way, I think that's a good move.
Something we need to see more of.
Exactly. If the artists in the region, they wanna be like the Middle East giant, just like the African giant and stuff.
Okay.
You need to think out of the box. You need to like find those shortcuts or workarounds or stuff. Big moves.
Big moves. Big steps, man. We had we had FREEK doing the fire in the booth. We have Wegz doing.
He did Mo Salah song, and he linked up with Mo Salah back in the days. I mean, like
The
those.
acknowledgement, yeah, it's nice seeing the acknowledgement happen. This is my opinion on it. This is
My
personal
opinion is that smart moves, what makes the difference.
Yeah,
you know,
of course, yeah.
And those things that not every artist is thinking about might be the thing. It might be the thing. It might be the PUBG collaboration. It might be the Mo Salah song.
That makes you cross over
Exactly.
to the.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know why I made this, but
معلش. كله بيمشي.
sorry for that.
All right, moving on to music. We have 4 songs for you guys this week. These 4 songs we'll be talking about will also be our picks for this week. That we got Nadine, who was featured in the Femme Fest, with her new song coming out. It's called
Hair
Hair
Up.
Up.
What? Yeah, it's a nice song from Nadine, and I think this song is the second released after her leaving the circle,
Mm.
and I think she's she's still trying to find her own like tone, or find her own sound or career path or whatever you call it.
Okay.
And she will get there. I mean, like, she will get there. It's a nice song. You can like.
It's a song for the ladies.
It's for the ladies, and ladies, you are.
It's hella relatable.
Yeah, and again, ladies, you are very difficult to understand. So
that helps us. That helps us know some shit.
Yeah.
No, but I like the concept of the song of the being able to feel comfortable in your own skin, and I think that's something that's not really covered lately, especially in our community.
Mm-hmm.
That women have this certain image that they need to follow, a certain way of acting or looking or seeing or being. That this is kind of moving that boundary, giving it a bit more space. And this is how it's done with talking, with songs, with everything. People think that music is just for entertainment, but it's much more than that.
Art,
it's
art.
expression.
It's expression. It's art. It's a way for the artist to express themselves and feel different.
Yeah.
And also to to show the people that being different is not bad. I mean, like, we are not born the same. You know?
Agree.
Everybody should express himself differently. Everybody should do whatever the fuck they want to do, you know. Yeah. And express that. Whether that expression comes into music, painting, whatever.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Our second song, or actually our second artist, is named. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his name right, but Zein Gowie. He's a Lebanese artist based in the UK. He came out with an EP called Good Intentions. Did you give it a listen?
No.
You should. Especially,
I think the drive from Dubai to Abu Dhabi is not that long too.
I already listened to 2 albums. What more do you want from me?
What exactly? What else do you want from me?
No, but it's trust me, you're gonna like one of the tracks is called Running.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
All right.
When you listen to it, you're gonna love this track. It's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the whole EP is really worth a listen. I'll be listening to it. I listened to it 2 times since I heard about it, and I'll be going back to it many more times again, especially Running. And Running will be
Did it give you that feeling of I'm gonna play after you finish it? Oh, okay, I was like, okay, let me listen again. Did you give you that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you repeated it more than once.
Yeah, I listened.
You didn't skip to the next.
No, I never skipped it. Next on our list is that we got Abu Dhabi's own.
Yep.
The one and only, the fire in the booth,
Freaky.
the uncrumpled Dior shirt,
Freak.
with a different approach this time.
I think it's the best approach. Not the best for me. I mean, like, coming back to those to expressing your feeling, or handle this one of the social dilemmas, we can say, or social topics that really sensitive and nobody's talking about.
And a message, a substance.
With the help of Tartub, my guy, they directed a visual which is
Amazing.
out of this world.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's a piece of art.
And Freak always has the visuals, bro.
Yeah, and he used to be like he used to direct and edit stuff himself. So he has his own touch, but having this skills coming back from another director and putting the concept of the song into a visual that is really appealing and it can reach places. Well done, my guy.
Yeah.
You going in the right direction.
KAFI, man.
KAFI.
Yo, Freak is alive. Freak is going places, to be honest. It's
And
whoever doesn't see it, you'll get to see it.
And I think he one of the things about Freak that he didn't pay attention to the people down looking at him at the beginning and like he didn't pay attention to the people were saying that your music is nonsense. He kept going. He kept producing he made his own sound and he forced it on the people.
Yeah.
I guess the new generation now they see Freak as like their guy, you know.
Yeah, and Freak is not is يعني he has a very straightforward outlook when it comes to his music. Is I'll put out the music. If people like it, they'll rock with it. If they don't, they don't. I'll make something better.
Exactly.
And that's how he worked. That's how he improved.
Mm.
That's how he kept going. He didn't give a fuck about who said no, don't do it. Nah, he followed what he wanted to do. He reached to these levels, to these points, and his sound has been fuck the hater. Like basically all his songs have been fuck these haters.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna keep going. Wala kalma.
Yeah, all these songs. And then he came out with KAFI that talks about domestic violence. That talks about the struggles. That talks about a different aspect, a different direction that he's doing.
And I think
something I like, which is something that is I say a breath of fresh air a lot, but this is truly a breath of fresh air.
and I believe it's he stepped out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because I think the process of making that type of music for him specifically, it's not easy, you know.
Mm.
So I think
it takes a lot.
It takes a lot, yeah. Big up to you, man.
Next on we got Hoosh, your guy.
My guy, Hoosh. He's a great artist, and why I chose that song is that because his previous song Nights. I don't know. I keep going back to this song. I don't know why I like it. You can hate me for that. You can hate the guy. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'll be truthful. I didn't like the song.
This one?
Yeah, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah, but
nah.
It's not for you. But I think
it's not for me. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was fine. And after listening to it, I went back to Nights. I don't know.
So Nights. No, but what's the point? Like you listen to it and then you go listen to it. Okay, how much would you give it out of 10?
Okay, if I'm giving Nights, 8 out of 10, I'm giving this 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. So it's in the same rhythm, the same kind of flow, and
بس فعلا awesome. حبة. A little bit. I think that's what I didn't like about it. I'll be truthful. النياصة الحبة. Maybe it's not my taste. It's not what I like. Like the hype. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah.
That was cold, by the way.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't. It's not my intention. I didn't know how to describe it, but this is how I feel about it. It's a good song. It's not a bad song. It's just not for me personally.
It's not for you, I guess. And I don't know.
Oh, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, bring back Nights again. Nights remix maybe, or Nights part 2 or something.
Nights with my man.
Do that. Hoosh, if you're hearing this, forget about whatever he said. Link up with my man.
I'm kind of tight. I feel I don't like the fact that Kabasa, remember Kabasa?
Yeah, that was, I was expecting more of that, Kabasa.
Yeah. And it's not that I was expecting more, but I kind of hoped that it would reach more. I get saddened a bit when a song comes out and it doesn't make the waves it's supposed to. I mean, Kabasa is kind of an international song, and we talked about it when it came out.
All right.
Like it just flew under the radar.
Why do you think that happened?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it we didn't do enough job to?
We tried. Everyone tried. Anyway, there's only so much we can do for our 45 listeners. يعني هنقول وهنسمع عنها بعدين نعمل شنو؟ خلاص.
We go to the homes.
دور تو دور. لو سمحتوا ممكن تسمعوا الأغنية دي. بس نديهم سماعات. Listen اسمع.
45 listeners.
But Hoosh.
For the 45 listeners, we love you.
Yeah. Always appreciate it.
Especially fun cuts. I see you there.
Did we figure out who he is?
Nope.
Okay.
But if I don't know,
He should come forward before we start blocking him. I think we should block him so he shows himself. All right, so that's all we got for today. That's all we got for today.
Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope.
I'm asking you, nigga.
Yeah, that's all for today. And yeah, I as we said in the beginning, this was an informative episode, and I think you guys learned a lot. And I hope you laughed a lot as much as we did. And that's all from my side.
All right. Okay. Thank you everybody for listening to episode
55.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you guys for listening. For everyone out there, like, share, subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Share it with your people. Make sure you give us a rating. Make sure if you enjoy it and if you enjoyed the ride, we're coming back every week until the day we die. Okay, not we die, but we'll be coming back every week.
At least the number increase. Hit the like button. So yeah, I keep hearing hit the like button. The like button. Yeah. So
yeah. So share.
Yeah.
Comment. Give us your rating.
Feedback.
Yeah, and your feedback. If
you don't like something, say it in the comment. If you say that, for example, Kanzi's laughing so much, and
we're all ears. If you're like Yad says, if you keep listening, I don't know. He says some dumb shit that every time. I keep telling him not to say it.
No, he'll be like, if you stop listening, so whatever the fuck you.
Yeah, I'll give you the message that Yad gives. If you enjoyed the ride, we'll see you again. If you don't, then fuck y'all.
No,
in plain words. No, but seriously, thank you guys for listening to the episode. This is the Flamingos podcast.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab -1.
Peace. We out.